don't know what's in the vaccine, and I'll never know what's in the vaccine. I'm not so stupid, I'm gonna go sit down to find out how fucking dumb I am. Yeah, I got the vaccine. Yes, I got all the boosters. If it saves my life, fine. If it kills me, great. But the last thing you will ever see me do is Google what's in the vaccine and then sit there and pretend as though I understand the words that I'm reading. Whoa, Glorbisol. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Actually, that is like a big deal. I didn't know we were there yet with Glorbisol. Glad that's in there, but I'll tell you what, that tetratranazine, that's got me wondering, who's really in charge?
So I appreciate this clip from Rory Scovel? Either way, I really appreciate it. Not because I think everybody needs to blindly accept what's in the vaccine. As physicians, we welcome questions. Honestly, we do. But you have to be willing to listen to the answers. There is such a thing as expertise. Ignoring that doesn't actually get us anywhere. This whole thing about the COVID vaccines supposedly causing 82% of pregnant folks to miscarry, really just cherry picking part of the study in order to manipulate the statistics. Just this past week, I made a post about there's no new evidence to support changing the schedule put forth by the pre-2025 CDC that's still currently endorsed by the AAP and AAFP. Somebody commented on my post and asked, can you share any studies supporting? And I said, okay, supporting what? Because it was a really broad topic. They said, just any studies supporting. That's part of the problem, right? You have to be able to ask the right question in order to figure out what research you want to look at. Even before COVID, I responded to a video years ago, somebody who had talked about the flu vaccine. They were reading the insert and they were like, why would you put this into you if you can't pronounce these ingredients? And one of my points was, I went to school to be able to pronounce those ingredients. I learned about what all those ingredients mean. Even if I couldn't pronounce them, I learned what they mean and what their role is in the vaccine. There's a reason that physician training takes so many years. Anyone telling you that doctors don't learn about nutrition or vaccines in medical school is lying to you. There wasn't like a dedicated course called vaccines, right? There was a dedicated course called nutrition, and then it gets worked into all of the modules, all the organ systems that we study. So we learn about all these things as they apply to the various parts of the body as a whole. So yes, you can trust that physicians know what's in the vaccine. And if you'd like to ask questions, we are happy to answer. But you got to be willing to listen to the answers.